Never stop learning. Now, what spurred this episode, the reason I wanted to record this episode, is of this story, and then I'm going to talk about never stop learning. So I was at the YMCA New Year's Day this past week with my family. We were working out, and after we ran into a friend and started talking to them. Well, during that conversation, this older gentleman stepped in and kind of said something, and I started talking to him. So it was me and this older gentleman talking, and he was asking about New Year and what I was doing, and I spoke about how I was graduated, moving to Houston, taking the job, all this jazz, telling him my story. And then he told me his life story. And he said, at the end, he said, there's one thing I learned, and that's to never stop learning. Whether that be formal education, personal learning, whatever the case may be, he said, never stop learning. And this man, he said he owned many planes, he was a pilot, he fought in the war, he worked for TWA, all this jazz. Man that's very successful in what he did said never stop learning. And I made an Instagram post about this too, to never stop learning. Because it's easy that whenever you graduate college or high school or master's, wherever you end your formal education, you think that I'm done, I don't need to learn anymore. But the key to success in life, and I talk about this with episodes about reading, episodes about expanding your mind, but the key to success is to always be learning. Learn something new. Expand what you know, because it doesn't hurt whether you're a conversationalist, you need to go up and talk to somebody, or no matter what job you're in, you'll need to be able to know something, way to connect with people. And if you know a little bit about something, that'll take it a long way. But never stop learning. What do? Colin, how do you never stop learning? How do you challenge yourself to never stop learning? Well, what I do is I read. As you may or may not know, I love reading. I've read over 100 motivational, self-help, finance books, whatever the case may be, over 100 of them, because I love learning something new. I might read a book, 200, 300, 400, 500 page book, and only take one thing out of that whole book. Something I didn't know. I learned one thing out of a week or two of reading a 500, 400 page book. I do that because I never want to stop learning. I know that every single thing I come across, a podcast, a YouTube video, a book, a person, I'm going to be able to learn something new that I didn't know before. But you must be able to take that challenge of, I never want to stop learning. I want to keep expanding my mind. I don't want to be stagnant with my mental capacity. You need to go out there. You need to take the time to read a book, watch a YouTube video, meet somebody, listen to a podcast, something to continually expand your mind. You never want to stop learning. When you do that, you become stagnant. You reach a maximum that you currently have because you're not expanding, you're not reaching new heights. So, as you know, on my social media, I post book recommendations every single Friday. They're tailored for self-help, motivational, and every now and then I'll throw a finance book in there. If you don't like that stuff, there's other books out there, there's other avenues to never stop learning. Go on Google and search best blank books, best blank podcasts, best blank videos, best blank documentaries. Fill in what you want to learn, fill in what you want to find, and learn. Take an hour a week. Take 10 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, however long you have. You have the time, find it, and learn something new every single day, or learn something new every single week. And when you do that, you challenge yourself to expand your capabilities, and it's not easy. It's not easy to take that 30 minutes or that hour to learn something new. Maybe it's easier to watch a reality TV show, or it's easy to go to sleep or take a nap. But when you do that, you will set yourself up for success much, much more, because you have expanded your mind to learn something new. So take the time this week or next and just take 10 minutes, take 15 minutes, 30 minutes, read something, listen to something, watch something that will help you to learn something new. Because at the end of the day, you never want to stop learning. You always want to continually expand your mind. And when you do that, like I just said, you will set yourself up for success.